Ladies and gentlemen, Trinity. Give her your mic.
Oh, I'm singing with it? Okay.
Everybody's in my business. They're saying this and saying that, and only God is my witness. Telling me the secrets and nobody shares it. I'ma tell you something different. Everybody needs to know you got it, baby. Drive them crazy. Something lately make them gazy. Let me tell you something personal. I know it all. You got these secrets everybody needs to see, and I don't need to know nobody. I don't need to let them close. I don't need to tell them sorry. They will do what they want. You got something different. It's bad and it shows. Don't need no permission, no. Yes, God, He's my witness. This is something different, something that'll make you fall in love. Tell me where you been at. It's something so lame, I don't get that. I just spent some time I can't get back. And if I try to text you, would you text back? I heard you got a man, I can't sweat that, no, no. You was going for the low, but I just never really know. If you want me, but you can't see that I want you. I was trying to make better, but I still see you outside with my sweater on. Keep on picking up, guess I need a better phone. And you just went and got me cause you're better off. It's crazy. Yeah, I still see you outside with my sweater on. You keep on picking up, guess I need a better phone. And you just went and got me cause you're better off. It's crazy. You got something different. It's bad and it shows. Don't need no permission, no. Yes, God, He's my witness. This is something different, something that'll make you fall in love. That is called No Permission.
All right. Big up to the studio audience who stayed around to be down with what we got going down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. And that was Trinity. That is actually the birth of Trinity.
That's one of my favorite songs.
There you go. What's up, Trinity?
Hi, how are you today?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm going to see if I can catch the, you know what I mean, before I go. Well, yeah, just so sorry. Before I hit the highway. But back to you. You are from where? Tell them a little bit about you.
My name is Trinity. I am born and raised in Worcester. I'm still here. Hi. But yeah, I've been here my whole life and have not traveled too much.
And what do you think about this singing? Why did you do that? What was that about?
I've been doing singing since I was a kid. I started writing and I don't know, from when I can remember, when I could pick up a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have diaries just filled with different ideas of lyrics. I didn't start recording until about 2 years ago.
Okay. And now with this recording, is that the bug or is that, how do you feel about that? Because it sounds pretty good.
It's definitely different. Because
Hold on, but before you answer, were you part of like choir or anything in school?
Oh yeah, I was definitely in choir. All of high school, some of middle school, none of elementary.
What do you think were some of the most important things you learned in those classes?
I guess we got
I would say balance because typically I was a soprano in choir. So there's altos and tenors, baritones. So it was always trying to find like a balance. Some groups had stronger voices in one category, where maybe like there had been times I had to overcompensate, and then also there were times maybe I was doing too much. So it was about finding a balance, finding like a teamwork. And I think it also taught me not to be so anal. Because like even when I record music now, like I get very particular and picky. Like it could be one note and I'm like, we gotta redo it until we get it right.
I don't know, I want to say finicky, but isn't finicky like frantic?
No, it's not what it is. It's a route to perfection.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You're on a journey. You're trying to measure where you are with where you want to go. And it's not clicking. There's something in there when you're in the studio that you know is supposed to be, but it ain't. And you're looking for that. And it's your perfection.
Yeah, it can be the most frustrating thing because I could go, like there are times I'm just recording one verse out of a song and I take the whole hour just trying to, I'm like, what I hear in my head, it's not
resonating.
Yeah, it's not conveying, whether it's emotionally with the tone or just like, even like the notes, like if I like sound a little nasally or, because actually all those songs I recorded, I was actually sick those days.
Oh, really?
But yeah, like I don't know, it ended up working because they actually came out pretty good, but there are times I like listen back and I'm like, this isn't finished. Or I'd like
Were you on any cough medication?
What?
And I'm not a big medicine person. Don't let this guy
let's get the mic from this guy.
I'm just saying that I've done some incredible songwriting on cough medication. So
but that's why we're not going to have you pass the mic too much. We're talking of Trinity, and we were just talking about the Father, the Son, and the Spirit.
I thought we were talking about getting healed with cough medication, not cough medication.
Right. We the next panel discussion, we'll talk to him about how does music influence opioids. So let's go back to you. You tell us about the most magnificent thing that you've been a part of in these 2-year journey so far.
Recording?
Whatever is your magnificent.
See, I wouldn't say 2 years. I would say like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Like when I'm thinking like of maybe like a memory when it comes to music, I had this one thing sticks out. So my cousin, she had like a Labor Day party, and at the end of the night, like her husband, an amazing like guitarist, but he kind of like put the passion down. Now, he's a cop now, but like so we're in the back and like his friend was like the drummer, so he's like patting the table, and I was showing them one of my songs that I'd written, and like I use the guitar to write. I'm not like a great guitarist, but I do play to write. So he picks up the guitar and like he sees what I'm doing, so he starts playing, and I just start hitting record because I record everything. Like I always want to capture a moment, and I don't know, like he enhanced my song. It just felt like magical, like kind of
it was a connection.
Outside. Yeah, like, and it felt like the song wasn't finished, but even though we just repeated stuff, like it became like its own thing, and it was kind of cool because I could see even my talent-wise in a way of being able to just follow like unscripted, like not this is how the song goes. Like it was, I knew what he was gonna do with the guitar, like I could feel it, and being able to kind of balance.
You was in sync, so to speak. Yeah.
And that to me that was like pretty cool, and that's one of my favorite
experiences.
Moments, yeah,
that's
that
dope.
I lived with music.
And sometimes those are the things that carry us when things are not dope. So let's talk about one of the things that wasn't dope. What is one of the challenges you had that you overcame in this 4 to 5 year experience that you've been in, that you're like, you know what? Woo! Big up to me, look in the mirror and just pat yourself on the back.
I don't, like, this is it veers a little bit because it wasn't, so, I mean, I used to host karaoke.
Okay.
And I did one karaoke competition like that, I went to. And I know my talents, but I didn't win. I wasn't even in the top 3.
Oh.
And I was like, dang, they're missing out. I'm like, no, maybe not number 1, but I was like, not the top 3. Like,
right.
It almost reminded like in high school I wanted to go to Berklee College of Music, and I'm like, my grades are awful, everything hasn't, but my talent will come through. But then you're walking into a room with so many talented people that it almost like, am I just like over, like thinking it like I'm not that good? Like you kind of start to diminish your own qualities as something that like I knew that I was good at.
Yeah.
So
you measured yourself up to people, but you put yourself down in their measurement.
No, exactly. Like nobody did that to me like I did that to myself. So that was also like a kind of like learning curve as well. Cause like I know my talent. I don't know where they're gonna take me, but I know they'll be utilized in the future. Like Picasso probably didn't know his talent before, and now we still talk about him today. We still look at his art. So
you're the next Picasso, the birth of Trinity, aka Picasso.
Trinity Picasso.
Oh shoot, you got a little up to it too. Let's find out. What's the next? How do people connect with you? How do they do the Instagram and social media?
So most of my social media handles are the same. It's Trinity with 3 N's, so ITSTRINNNITY. That's the name on SoundCloud, TikTok, and Instagram. Instagram, I kind of like to connect with people the most. TikTok, I just hope I don't know anybody on there when I post a video.
Oh, really? I don't know how the TikTok thing works. I still haven't got that game down.
Yeah, I avoided TikTok for the longest time. Like, even when it was at the peak of its, like...
TikTok-ness?
Yeah, like, but then,
I don't know.
It's, I don't know what it is.
Now I love it.
I don't even, I'm not a participant.
It could be a very like a useful platform if you know how to utilize it. Right.
And this cats that's on there don't even go to school anymore. They just making so much money they retired their parents.
I mean, it's a good thing, and then it's also a bad thing because that's not going to happen for everybody. Right. So everybody thinking
that's going to be the route.
You know
I hate to be the dark cloud. They're coming for that money, man. You think they got their parents out, but I don't know. There's an awakening coming when these TikTok people, you're going to see them struggle.
Yeah, but they done got millions in the meantime.
Yeah, everything comes and goes in its own way. Yes. Like even YouTube, like people don't use YouTube as much. Instagram might just be kind of coming back, but even then when TikTok and Snapchat kind of came about, like you saw people using it less. Instagram trying to find ways to get people to want to engage with the platform again. So TikTok, it's pretty steady. It's been going steady for at least the last 4 to 6 years. So, you know what I mean? If it shuts down, that's another conversation.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we know how to get in contact with you. Do you have any dates? You're going to show up anywhere where we need to be somewhere and see you?
Not that I know of. I'm always looking to connect and try to get myself out more with performing, but I'm still new to it. Okay. If anybody knows a manager, I need one.
All right. Sometimes you don't need a manager. You just need opportunity. You just need consistent gig places and where to go to do that. And this is what we're trying to develop here. And they're developing in, other places where they're trying to have, steady open mics or steady opportunities for people to showcase their talent. So we're, stick around. We've got your number. We looking to create spaces for people. We'll call you and let you know to come to a space. And, might have to travel. But, you know what I mean? Figure it out. But this is what we're doing here, man. We're trying to see the birth of, we got to experience the birth of Trinity in the beginning. That's just one of her vocal talents. She got more. We just got to give her a platform and a place to do that.
To get you to sing the national anthem at Polar Park.
You like that?
I've always wanted to do that.
Okay.
But more for like a Celtics game, but I take Polar Park.
Yeah.
Small as it is.
Yeah. So maybe we throw your hat in the ring somewhere. Polar Park people, I know y'all be watching. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all get an opportunity to bring Trinity over there and let her test her talents in one of those boardrooms when you make those decisions on who makes those calls, and she'd be one of those people that you make a decision about and change the distance of, her to her next destination. Y'all can help her minimize that distance by giving her a shot at the title. Right?
I do love the Woo Sox. I went to 2 games and had fun both times.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. You want to give them any words of whatever?
Oh, I got so much to say. You don't want me to come and bombard this whole podcast.
Oh my
God!
God!
The whole thing is going.
Anything about
the
Trinity?
The whole thing is going down.
We talking about Trinity?
Trinity's an amazing talent, and I'm very blessed to be sitting here next to her. All jokes aside,
That's what's up.
I recognized her talent early on when she was doing the karaoke hosting, Cafe Neo.
Yes.
Yeah. So shout out to Cafe Neo. We need to start organizing.
Is that
more
like a
events
Worcester
there.
thing?
Cafe Neo, yeah. It used to
okay.
be an old location on Millbury Street, and then
Okay.
it moved to.
They're on Harding Street, which is a street over. They do karaoke every night. Sometimes free buffets. I believe Sundays and Tuesdays.
Oh,
He
The owner,
cooking.
he
yeah, they
cooks
cook.
for everybody, and it's definitely, if you're looking for karaoke, it's definitely a fun spot. To,
So you said
to go
what
to.
nights? Monday and Tuesday?
Sunday and Tuesday they
So
do
tonight?
like a free buffet. Yeah.
But hungry.
Yeah, they have usually chicken, potatoes, like bread, lettuce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He
Salad.
said lettuce. He said
Salad.
Am
lettuce.
I wrong?
It's just lettuce.
Salad. Mixed fruit salad.
Empty
And
pasta. Or whatever.
He said just lettuce.
lettuce. No, it's a Greek salad. He's Greek.
What I
Owner's
see.
Greek. He cooks it all, buys it all, and serves it all.
Honestly, yeah, he's been doing that
Like
for a very
buffet
long
style.
time.
Yeah.
I don't understand where that man's getting all the chickens from. Yeah, where are the eggs? Let them hatch eggs first before you kill them.
And then he also, like, if there's leftovers at the end of the night, packs them up and serves them to, community that he might see on his way home. Or we've even, actually, a shout out to the community fridges in Worcester. There's a few locations. I know one right on, is it Prospect Street? Like, right next to
Sounds like it might be.
Front, I forget the specific. There's a few in Worcester, so... And summer's coming up. I just put some water bottles and sodas last week, but
That's what's
you
up.
know, something small like that, you get an extra case of water on sale, and you like stick some because people walking by, it's getting hot out.
Yeah, that's true.
Commendable.
Yeah, big up to all those people in Massachusetts. Because you go out of these other states and you go down south, ain't none of this going on. Ain't nobody helping you do nothing. So you got to salute where you at for all of those people in the Commonwealth. Are we thanking you tonight, Trinity, for the opportunity to be around you and to experience the birth of Trinity?
See, I'm thanking you guys for the opportunity. We've been grateful for each other.
That's what's up.
Jim, he hosts MK, is it Funtra or Funktra?
Funtra.
Yes, you
Funtra.
get me to say it.
Funtra.
You get me to write it.
It's like the
Funtra.
CIA operative program, MK Ultra, but fun.
Okay, fun.
But basically, I think it's like a space for like comedians and musicians to kind of come together, put on a great show, kind of get ourselves out there, connect with each other, but also for anybody walking in wanting to experience it with us. And definitely a fun opportunity environment. It gets me out of my shell a bit, so thank you for that.
Absolutely. The next one, I'm trying to incorporate gaming. So it might be held at Free Play, if you guys know the arcade that's in Worcester. There's an outdoor venue that we can possibly use, and that'll be tons of fun. So I got meetings coming up, and we're going to figure out where the next one's going to be hosted.
Just to let you know, I just got a phone call today. They're opening up a new fun arcade for adults in Fitchburg. Opening up today or yesterday. They did the grand opening. They said the Commonwealth Commander-in-Chief, the governor was there. She was there cutting the ribbons with the people and they doing things out in the bird. So just it's little. That's why some people in you might.
Before at the arcade stop, but I want to try to get more music and like the blend to happen there.
Yeah, see what happens. But this is an opportunity to learn a little bit something about what's going on down the highway. Well, just to let you know, we had Trinity here, the birth of Trinity. She was in effect tonight, and we enjoyed everything she had to put down. So, ladies and gentlemen, we recommend that you find her on the social media platforms that she gave you, and you rock with her. But this is the end of the night for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going home.
And play back that song. Play back the song that we had at the beginning. No permission.
Yeah. We're going to do that
SoundCloud.
after this. As soon as she lets me get the tape, we'll plug it in, and then we'll do the daggone thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the nights that you had it in effect, and I'm glad you had it with us. And you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be with us, and we thank you. And tonight, we salute you all.